Hi, I'm Joanne from Wordsmith Projects, and today it's my third birthday, and I'm here with Chris at New Farm Catering and Cookery School, and we're going to make a birthday cake.
When did it all start with Wordsmith?
Well, it all started back in 2021. If you remember, we were in the middle of a global pandemic, and I thought it would be a good idea to set up my own business. So when I first started the business, I originally worked as an associate for other big consultancies, and I did that for 12 months. And then during that period, I genuinely felt that small businesses deserved a better service and not just to be a big profit margin, really. So that's why I went into business by myself, because I thought I could do a better job and help them more. When I set the business up in 2021, I knew that anything to do with bids I can do stood on my head with my hands tied behind my back, blindfolded. But there were things that I needed to learn how to do. A bit like all of these different ingredients, I had to learn how to wear lots of different hats. So I had to learn how to do marketing, I had to learn how to do sales, I had to learn and understand how to manage the finances of my business. So by learning all these new skills over the last 3 years, what it's essentially helped me to do is to help other businesses to grow, the small businesses that needed to get into the bidding arena to raise their game, to grow and increase their income. And that's exactly what I've been able to do. And I've got some amazing clients that have had some amazing success. So as a business owner, it's full on and you do need to unwind. So probably my favourite things to do are walking my dog, Star, who is an absolute star by name, star by nature. And I'm also an active runner, and I am a trainee powerlifter at the moment. So I've got my first platform competition coming up in February next year. So I'm excited for that, I think, maybe nervous. I think it's making sure that you give yourself downtime. It's very easy to just keep working and keep working. So you've got to learn how to say no when you're too busy, which is very hard to do when you're a small business owner and you're possibly working by yourself. Just make sure you give yourself that time to have a rest, give yourself paid holidays, and do something that you love every day. An hour is 4% of your day, of a 24-hour day. So really there were no excuses to give yourself 4% of that day.
Maybe try a spot of cooking.
Bake a cake for the first time.
It's a lot of hours in baking. I'll start at about 3 a.m, cup of tea, go down the work list on the phone, check the emails, do any messages, into the kitchen, put the oven on, and then start down my prep list.
How long does prep usually take?
It never ends. It's a constant preparing for various events and getting in front.
So a typical day for me starts at 5 a.m, cup of coffee for me, and I will take Star out for a walk. And then I'm usually sat at my desk for about 7 a.m, spend an hour catching up on communications, emails, that kind of thing, and then fully into the working day at 8 a.m. I do like that couple of hours before anybody else is up and working, where you can really sort of get ahead. Like you said, it's the prep, isn't it?
Yeah, before,
Prepping
with
yourself.
no disturbances.
No disturbances, no distractions,
Just focus.
just setting up for the day.
So what are the lessons have you learnt along the way since starting a business?
So I think one of the lessons that I've learned is don't give up. So when you have those days where things don't quite go right, things don't go to plan, the business throws you a curveball, have that little moment where you think, oh, it'd just be so much easier to go and get a job. Don't give up in those moments. You can't set a business and expect everything just to
Keep
be
going.
run and perfect right from the outset. So you've got to give yourself a bit of a break.
Yeah, find something what motivates you. That's the secret, I find.
And be resilient.
Yeah.
And if you do something you love, it's never considered work, is it?
No, yeah, it's true.
Since I set the business up in 2021, this was to see steady growth. And I think that's the goal for the next 12 months, is to maintain that steady growth that we've had. Look at our repeat business statistics, make sure that our clients are still happy with the service that they receive and they're still winning bids, just to really refine that process and make it even more special. I think aftercare really is important. When I worked as an associate, the companies I was working for quite often said to me, we haven't heard from the big consultancy, they've not rung us to see how things are working with you, or how we're getting on. And I found that really odd. When I'm working with my clients, I'm checking in with them regularly, even if I haven't got a live piece of work with them at that time. I'll still check in, have a little chat, meet up for lunch, and nurture those relationships, because some of my clients really become my friends as well.